Many people know that squatting is good for your health, good for your spine, good for mobility in general, but if you have tight hips or a lot of tension in your lower back and legs, it's going to inhibit your ability to get a good squat in and can cause injury or further muscle compensation. So here are 3 tips to get you started on opening your hips and minimizing tension in your legs so you can eventually get to a point where you're squatting better. I'm working on these myself right now because I have some tight hips. The first thing is a calf stretch. This is a half dome, basically a foam roller cut in half, and you want to prop your leg up or toes up and lean forward. General rule of thumb is you have to be able to wiggle your toes and you have to be able to stand up. You shouldn't be off balance to a point where someone can just knock you over. So calf stretches first. You can do one leg at a time and then do both. You don't have to have a half dome. You can roll up a towel. You can use a block. It doesn't have to be fancy. You just have to do it. Do these throughout the day, every day. The second is a hamstring stretch. There's a lot of different ways to stretch your hamstrings, but using our half dome here again, one of the best ways is just to pivot at your hips, keeping your spine straight and leaning forward. Now if you do this properly, you can get, I'm getting a really good stretch right now. A lot of people feel the need to go like this. When you're rounding your spine, you can inhibit the areas that you're really trying to stretch and cause problems in other spots. You can also do without the prop and just lean forward just like this while keeping your back straight and a little lumbar arch right here. Finally, the third tip is we're going to take kind of a modified child's pose, keeping your legs straight in the back. Don't bow your feet in or out, legs straight. And just as you're coming back and you're keeping that arch here in your spine, just sit back as far as you can, which right here I'm already getting a really good stretch. It's going to help open up the hips. I'm going to hold that as long as you can. And just feel the benefits afterwards. When you get to a point where you want to start doing some squats, start with some modified squats. Use the dome here again and put your heels on it. Keep your feet forward, your shins vertical, and just start going down. Keep your back straight as well. Show the side view here. And I'm not going down very far because I still have some work to do. And already right there, I'm getting a good squat for me, for my level of functional ability at this point. So work on these baby steps. Don't get frustrated. Just work with your limitation, or work with where you're at right now, and you'll have fewer limitations down the road.